Alright, so I had this idea. Making and growing drugs, it's expensive, right?
Yeah?
Well, why not sell fake drugs? Just this once.
I don't know, man.
Come on, let's do it. It's easy. It's easy money.
Alright, we'll give it a try on that younger guy. Kids don't know what weed smells like, right?
I hope not.
Can I help you? What?
If you want to say something, say it.
Who are you?
It's all on the card.
Yeah, I know it's all on the card. Bunch of other crap, too. Rule of everything, prove it.
First name Brent, last name Johnson, middle name Clayton. You're a slacking drug dealer who still sleeps with a stuffed giraffe. Your last meal was 2 spoonsful of peanut butter and an iced tea. You also made fake drugs, which you hid at the base of a tree near a creek. You're having your friend Chris pick it up and sell it to a kid named Walter Marlowe, who has an older brother named Mason.
What do you want?
To help you.
Oh, and you couldn't tell me that outside?
I wanted a drink, and besides, that's not all I wanted to talk to you about. There's a lot you don't know, Brent. Everything around you, everything you see, I created.
Get out!
Your life's a story, my story, and I can write whatever I want in it. Like right now, you're gonna refill this drink.
So my whole life has just been someone else's story? So I don't make any of my own decisions. You make them all for me.
It's not like that.
What is it like then?
I'm not gonna waste my time here explaining the logic behind what I am and what your life is. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you, but I need you to listen to me. Over the next few days, your actions are going to determine whether you live or die. I wrote you as a lying, cheating thief because I knew it would be hard for you to change.
Change?
You're the main character, and your goal in this story is not to die, so if you don't want to die, then you better change your ways.
And exactly how am I supposed to do that? You wrote me as a lying cheat.
Make the right choice, and I'll let you live. Looks like that's all the time I got for today. See you around. I really hate him. He's a liar and a thief. If it was up to me, I'd have him dead. But honestly, it's not. Just depends what he chooses to do next. Not even I know what's gonna happen. Brent's convinced that he's really gonna die if she doesn't change his ways, so he's sitting with his angry girlfriend Julie, who just forgave him for lying to her. He said he would never sell drugs again, but he never thought that would include fake drugs. How she found out doesn't matter. What does matter is he's trying to mend his relationship with her and purge his life of crime and make it back to the way it used to be. But his life of crime can't be escaped that easily.
So, why did you really stop talking to Chris and move away from all that?
Just felt like things were gonna go bad.
Well, I'm happy you did because
Move it!
No one.
Brent, you gotta help me, man.
What are you doing here? What's going on?
You know that guy we sold that fake weed to? It was like, Merlot or something?
Yeah?
Well, he figured it out, man. Like, his brother's coming to get me.
Why didn't you call me?
I was going to, but I dropped my phone.
You're an idiot.
You gotta let me in, man.
I can't.
Yeah, sure you can.
No, I can't. Chris!
I don't see what the problem is, man.
Julie!
I thought you broke up with her, man.
I did.
Why were you with her?
I'm just trying to hold everything together. Let's just talk about the Marlowe kid. Who are these guys?
Well, I don't know about the Merlot kid, but his older brother is a real deal, man. Like, guns, kidnapping, like, the whole 9 yards.
Mason Marlowe is an unstoppable force of hatred and insanity. He grew up modestly. Everything was all well and good until his drug addict father gutted his mother like a fish. His father abandoned him and his brother to fend for themselves. The two decided to go into the drug business for money. They were golden. Then after a heated debate, Mason attacked Walt with chemicals, dousing his face and throat. Mason immediately regretted this, salvaging only half of Walt's face in a botched attempt to wipe off the chemicals with his bare hands. Stalked by guilt, he made a promise to himself that he would never let harm come to his brother. Right now, Brent and Chris are in a pretty tight spot. Mason has a thick history of capturing, torturing, and murdering those who he feels have done him wrong.
I don't know if I can help you.
What do you mean you can't help me? He's gonna kill me, man. You're the one that came up with this idea. You said it was easy money.
Look, I'm not that guy anymore. I don't want to be that guy anymore. I'm leaving.
You can't leave. He's gonna kill me, and he's gonna kill you just because you don't want to do it anymore. Doesn't change anything.
Alright, okay. I think I have a plan. You're gonna go around telling people that I'm the one selling the fake drugs and that you're just the delivery guy. And you had no idea the drugs were fake.
And we'll just hope that word will get back to Mason.
That's the plan, isn't it?
Well, Brent may not realize it. He's taking a step in the right direction. Maybe he'll end up in one piece after all. Don't you think you're making this a little hard for him? I think you're doing just fine. You think so? I don't. I think you should let him go. It might not be real to you, but it's real to him. If you let him go, that would be a pretty boring story, don't you think? Hurt him. Make him suffer. You're a little twisted. I'm also right. It's like that saying, suffering builds character. Suffering also built you. I'm still here, aren't I? Come on, just hurt him. You know you want to. Even if it's just a little. No, she doesn't. How could she know she wants to when you're telling her what to do? Listen, princess. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same thing. Yeah, right. I would never want to be a no-good, self-centered piece of stop! So what's it gonna be?
Look, man, it wasn't me, all right? It's this guy I work for. He's the one who makes all the drugs, man. I'm just a delivery guy. You gotta believe me, man. I had no idea they were fake.
Give me a name.
Brent Johnson.
Tell me everything you know.
Hey, it's Julie. Leave a message. Unless you're Brent, then go die.
Hey, Julie. Look, I know you're pissed.
I want to talk it over. Call me back.
You know, if you told him I was here, he'd probably come to get me.
But you said he was one of the biggest dealers in the state, right? If he was really that big, he could easily have you replaced. I want someone worth something. Not his delivery boy.
You're under the impression that he can survive, aren't you? She'll do whatever the story needs. No, she'll do what's logical. You can't expect Chris or Brent to come out alive. I'll do what feels right. But is what you want right for the plot? What's that supposed to mean? Is it logical? Does it make sense? Logic doesn't always have to apply. It's the emotion that counts. Emotion? Don't be ridiculous. People don't want emotion. They want stories that make sense, not stories that are drenched with useless empathy. Too much logic isn't any better. People resonate with emotion. Too much logic will make the audience lose interest. But are we writing for the people? It's not like anyone's gonna read this anyway. You know what you're gonna do.
Is that all?
Yeah, man, that's all I know, I promise. Hey, man, what are you doing? That's all I know. I told you everything.
Mason has Chris.
I was worried that would happen.
And what are you planning to do about it?
I'm getting out. I've had enough.
Running won't solve your problems.
I'll be gone without a trace.
So you're gonna leave your friends in God knows where and let them take the blame for your mistakes without any hope of getting out?
Why should he take the blame? I told him to tell everyone it was me. Mason was bound to find out at some point.
If he goes looking for you and doesn't find you here, he'll think that Chris is a liar.
What am I supposed to do? You know everything. Why can't you just tell me?
It doesn't work like that. You have to decide what you're going to do next.
Me decide? Last time we talked, you made it very clear that you decide everything.
I would be lying if I said I did.
What do you mean?
I don't really control your actions. When I write, I don't think about what I want you to do. I think about what you would do. My characters, I've written about them so much that they've become real people. They make their own decisions. I just write about what ensues.
But that trick, the one with knowing who I am.
I have a little influence.
So why are you here?
To tell you that you can make your own decisions. Well, it looks like you don't have much of a choice now.
Get him. You see, Brent? We need people to know that they can't just cross us. They need to know the cost. Now I was just thinking, at the end of the day, when the sun sets, we're all the same. We're all just trying to do what's right. We've had people cross us before. See a younger kid like Walt, that's how it starts. Get that confidence. You see a kid like my brother and you think you can use him? Julie, I'm sorry. Let me tell you what happened to everyone else who thought they could take advantage of him and me. They begged like dogs. Every last one of them.
Not long ago I had a man
What are you gonna do? Torture me?
I just might. I could use this. Cut you open. Then again, that's too simple. And messy. No. I have something special for you. You know what they say? The definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I know what you're thinking, not this speech again. Well, I'm thinking the same thing. See him at the gym and I see the idiots in tights all expecting change. But they don't realize you can't do the same thing over and over and expect results. How do you get in shape? You have to challenge your muscles. Challenge your muscles. That's the only thing I've heard that makes sense. So I figure that's the answer. Right now, here, tonight, you're gonna see me not being insane anymore. You're gonna see me challenging my muscles, and we're gonna see different results.
Well, go ahead, kill him!
No.
Why not? Because he passed the test. Brent's become something that's a part of me. He's everything that I've ever wanted to be. Rebellious, an extrovert, someone who can change. If he dies, I won't have any hope of becoming that.
Run and hide, seek shelter inside. Stay, don't you know, the wind won't stop to blow. Stay with us in here, far away from fear. We'll get you off the ground, now you're safe and sound. The wind howls and screams, it's not just a dream. Close your eyes, everything dies. Lay down your head, there's no need for dread. Everything's okay, it has to be this way.